Welcome to another episode and video on my robotic arm with pneumatic hand and vertical gearbox to move the arm up and down, a pivot to turn the arm around, and rubber interface and compressor to get everything working. Programmed Python. Last time I had to increase the speed and set it to maximum to get the arm up and down. And there is a problem, because now with the vertical gearbox right here, it turns out now that the lower switch, lower sensor, is pushed out of its socket because of the high speed. And then it made me think, why does it now only work on high speed, on the maximum speed? It used to work on only speed 2 or 3. And then it dawned on me that the problem is the weight. I can't get it working. Well, this weight did not change. This weight did change. This whole thing, including the yaw mechanism, has been added. So increasing weight, while the counterweight has not increased. So the conclusion is to get everything back in balance and get the speed back to normal. I have to add some weight, which is indeed, in this case, another cooling element for a CPU. And while the CPU itself doesn't work anymore, the cooling body is certainly, in this case, that weight, counterweight. So I have to add it. The question is how, and the most logical way is to put it on top. Now this weight is already here, not in a perfect place, because it coincides now with the cord that holds, that connects the arm to the vertical gearbox. So I will now move this element to position on top of the arm. In weight it doesn't matter, but it's a much more practical situation. And then it is up to the location of this weight to see if everything will work out. So right now I'm taking this off again, and I will relocate this element on top and see how that works out. Well, it's logical how that will work out, because it's not enough. And then the location of the other one will be here, 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 or wherever. But in such a way that it is in balance with the yaw construction in combination with hand, etc. So, and there it is a bit risky, because this counterweight, without it, it will be a problem. So I'll probably have to hold this arm and make the whole thing not fall forward, because that would be a very bad idea. Anyway, let's get on with it and have things relocated. So let's have a try. Holding this one, and I immediately feel the change, of course. Now, how does this work? This is a loose end. No, it's not. Always nice when you can't get hold of a loose end. This is it. There it goes. This is one. And by the way, here you see the old CPU. So let's be careful and put it right here. And then these holes are very nice to bind it through, so let's try to get that done. Move around it, and there we go. So this looks like a very nice solution, first solution. Alright, for now it will do. And then it's not balanced in the midst of this, and that may be a little problem, but let's go for it for now. This is not a balancing act right now, so I suppose that will make things easier. Balancing, then it would be horizontal. Right now it's not horizontal, so that would be alright. So with new wire, how would that end up? I think more or less the same, right through here. And then I seem to have a problem. It's the fourth hole from the other side. Does it have to go through a hole? Well, that would be easy. There it goes, almost. No, it's not through. Anyway, that's the way to do it. Let's try it off camera. Alright, so it's mounted now. As you can see here, the rope has not been cut yet. It's not mounted very tight either, but it won't fall off. The only thing that worries me now is this construction. I know fischertechnik is quite strong. I've seen quite a few models that have a construction like this and can lift real heavy weights. But this is not really evenly, let's say, put with weight. And so there are aluminium elements, but then I would have to reconstruct the whole of the arm through the elbow. And I'm not really into that, because it would also make this construction much more difficult, if possible at all. So I'm going to take it like it is, and one thing that I should do now is pay attention to the lower gearbox, where I have to change the speed again to setting 2 or 3, hopefully 2, that is enough. So it is a slow, nice movement where the arm can go. And in order to do that, I'll have to go to the software and change the speed. So let's have a look there. So, time for some software. Let's first go right down to the part where the vertical gearbox is, which is right here. And this speed is very high, it's the highest setting. So let's bring it down to at least 3, well, maximum 3, I say. And that should be more than enough. If it is really enough, well, there's only one way to tell, and that's run it. So let's go. And right now I see a little problem, because the vertical gearbox doesn't move at all. So I'll have to stop it and start the FT diagnosis. On the other hand, yeah, it is touching something, but what? So open interface. Yep. And this is digital 9 and 10, which is on the slave. And this is putting it to yes. So this is 10, which means that this one is being positive. So it should switch into the left direction, which it actually is, but why doesn't it move? That's a big problem. So in this case, everything is the way it should be, with a mystery added. So let's go again. It's much lighter now. I only have to pull the cord very lightly and it moves along, thanks to the second weight added. So oops, now I have to be very, very careful. Ah, I see the culprit. I see the problem. There's a wire, one of the connectors is out of the motor. So, and I see another problem, which is that the arm has gone way too far, so I have to redo the pivot, which is motor 6, slave 2, so I have to be careful with this. Alright, that's far enough. And I have to say, I had recently a demonstration, and for that I have to take the arm off its base. So I have to move the arm on its base towards the pivot switch, and then it will work. So let's see if I can do that right now. Alright, let's have a go. Will it touch it? No, not yet. It's coming close. Even closer, but not yet there. But that's the problem with having an arm unmounted. Setting it back is a problem. Anyway, I know where the culprit is. Now to set it, and this should do it. Let's first also have the motor tested, and that is once again first motor on the slave. Yep. And now why doesn't it move? It did move in one direction, but in the other direction it barely moves, and it is not horizontal either. So here's a little problem. Alright, now which setting is this? And this is worrying because that's a much higher setting than I anticipated. It doesn't, I hear a loud beep from the motor, but one thing is that the switch isn't being touched, and that is not good. Alright. And that is speed 2, and it moves smoothly, so I'm gonna keep it to that. But the arm needs some adjustment. So closing the interface, although that is too drastically. Anyway, some adjustments and then testing. So the point where I was referring to, as far as the arm base goes, is here. So now it will be correct, and it will be touching the switch now. So let's see if that does work. You go with everything. Yes, now the switch is being touched. But unfortunately this doesn't work. So that's not good. And there we go again. Yes. So that is fixed. But this combination unfortunately isn't. This doesn't work, so this has no effect. So if I just change the speed on the fly, well, that shouldn't be necessary. It's already speed 3. And this should work. So let me check one of the connectors. That is fine. It's touching neither connectors or sensors, nor the lower one nor the upper one, so that is not very nice. And I had hoped that it would be the solution, so let me now stop the program for a moment. And then, well, I guess I'll have to go to the diagnosis once again, open the interface and motor 5. No, that is the compressor. Oh wait, I have to do the slave. No. Motor 5 is this one, and there you see it work. This is 1, 2, I have to do the other one, 1, why does it hold? Because it goes right onto the setting, but it doesn't touch the sensor. Speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, speed 4. Go back. So let me check then by hand. This one works, and Alright, let me get the sensor out of the way. That's okay. Touch the sensor. Once again, that works. So for some reason yep, ooh, that goes with the bang. Yep, that goes with the bang because it's the maximum speed. Now careful, the arm moves. So for some reason it stops before it reaches the sensor. And that's a problem, of course, because then it doesn't know whether it has reached the end. Not good. But what to do? Alright, back to testing. So, slave 1, motor 1. None of the inputs have been, these two have been selected. Speed 1. And I'm at 3 already. 4, 5. This is not good. So why doesn't it do anything? This is quite a mystery. If it doesn't do anything in here on several speeds, it certainly won't do in the software. Yeah, and then at maximum speed it suddenly goes forward and it touches too. Alright, but with two weights, come on. 1, it moves a bit. 2, and only now it moves. That may mean that I have to relocate. The weight, the second weight. Although that seems hardly logical, because I barely have to touch it now in order to make it go up and down. So let's try again. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Yeah, and I have to be careful for the gears. It's not even horizontal anymore. So a manual correction is in place. Now it's not touching anymore, but that should be changeable easy. And back. Okay, this looks like the motors are not working equally. And why is that? Alright, some adjustment to the mechanics. Let's try again. Yeah, and that was a slow speed. Very slow speed. Stopping. Very slow speed and stopping. So why doesn't it go on? Alright. Okay, that's far enough. Speed 2, does it touch? No. Back. Speed 3. No. I have no clue what's going on here. This is not good. I don't want to have it full speed, because then it really presses out the lower sensor. But with 2 weights, come on, it should work. But how? How to do this? So this is unfortunately not yet solved. And I'm running out of time. This is not what I expected. How hard can it be? Adding a weight, adjusting the software to a lower speed, and then this problem. with a sensor that is barely touched, gears that are not doing as expected. Alright, quick last segment. So with this weight added and a barely force needed to have it moving, as you can see. Speed 3 is moving it but not touching this sensor and the lower sensor. Unless I put it on full speed, which is not recommended. So, what to do about it? I don't know yet, I will find out. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you like. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. If so, retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram, like and leave a comment. I would appreciate a donation if you like this video. Much appreciated, as I said. And you can also become a patron and have your name mentioned either just on my website or with the video. And this is obviously going to be continued. Once again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.